Good morning, YouTube. How are you this morning?
18 number 2.
I am not too bad. I am not too bad at all. It is a bit humid this morning. Got storms off to the east. So, it's not hot, but boy is it muggy. It is just about 8 o'clock Central Time, and I'm in Maybank, Texas at Lone Star Truss. I used to deliver to the Walmart here in this town all the time. I used to drive down this road on my way to Athens, or vice versa, deliver in Athens and then go to Maybank. And this place was never here. It's only been here about a year. That's why I couldn't find it on the maps. It's like, what the heck? But like I said, I talked to them yesterday. They wouldn't accept it because they stopped receiving at 3. But I got here at 7 this morning. I had a really nice night last night. It was muggy and very, very stifling hot. I mean, it was just hot. And but it finally started cooling off when the sprinkles came. It never really rained any. But I went inside, took a shower, and went to bed. I guess I went to bed about 9:45, maybe 10 o'clock, after I watched the latest episode of Better Call Saul. And that was all she wrote. I woke up at 2 o'clock in the morning thinking it was time to go, but I only had to go to the head. Went back to bed, got up at 6 this morning, and took off. It's not a bad drive. I love driving in East Texas. It's, you know, most of the roads are 2-lane, and they're real nice. And they're level, and Texas takes pretty good care of the roads in most places, at least in the rural areas. In the urban, you forget it. But I'm not really sure what I'm going to be doing after I leave here. I mean, I could go just about anywhere. I mean, I'll probably end up going to Dallas, to the Home Depot, or Midlothian, or something like that. I'm not really sure what, but it promises to be an interesting day with the storms that are coming in and everything else. So I guess we'll see what happens, and I'll let you know. Good afternoon, YouTube. How are you this afternoon? I'm not too bad. Still muggy. Really muggy. It is 12:45 Central Time, and I am in Shreveport, Louisiana at Ben Teller Steel Tube. Last we talked, I was unloading Maybank. They got done pretty quick, and then I hadn't gotten anything, so I pulled out and parked at the end of the street, kind of out of the way, and I sat there for maybe about 10 minutes, and then I got this load, which was kind of weird. They ran me empty 170 miles, something like that, over here to pick this up. It's not that big of a deal, but I'm not very happy about it. And I'll tell you why in a second. Pick up this steel tube load, and I'm taking that down to Houston, Texas, to OFSI, I think is the name of the place, or something along those lines. It's due at 4 o'clock today. Not happening. I already told them that, and they said, well, it needs to be there at least be there at 7 a.m. if I wasn't going to be able to make it today. It's not going to be able to make it today because I unloaded this morning. It took me 3 hours to get here, and you know, I got here at 11:30. It's a 4.5, 5 hour drive to Houston. There's no way I can make it by 4. If I'd been in Shreveport, it wouldn't have been that big of a deal. But I digress. It's not a bad load. No tarps. Here's the kicker, though. I've never had to use them before. Finally got a chance to use them. Stake pipes. I taught it. I learned it when I got here. When I came to the company in training, I taught it for months. You know, there when I was teaching in Little Rock, but I've never ever had to even break them out. I even had to dig them out of the bottom of the toolbox where they had been languishing since I got this truck, and I never used it on any other truck either. Matter of fact, they were more of a pain in the butt to have on the truck altogether. But I finally got a chance to use them today. They told me I didn't have to when I loaded, but apparently the receiver requires pipe stakes. So I got them back there. It's not too bad. It's 2 tiers, 5 bundles on the bottom, 2 on top, and 5 gut straps and a bunch of other straps. I used all but 1 winch, so 13 straps. Probably overkill, but you know me, I love to overkill. So that's pretty much it. I'm done loading, and I'm waiting for my 30-minute break to finish off. I got 2 minutes left, so I'm going to head on out of here, start heading down to Houston, start looking for a place to go, because I do not believe, and I'll look here real quick. Nope, the receiver does not allow overnight parking. There are truck stops down there. I just need to find one that fits me. I think there's a Pilot just a couple miles away on the way there, and if there is, then I will call and go ahead and reserve a spot now, because it's Houston. The place is probably already full, so I want to be as close as possible tomorrow to make the delivery. But other than that, it's a great day. The winds are picking up as the fronts move through. I did get a little wet leaving Texas, but all the rain is now moved off to the north, but it's supposed to be a week of rain, so we will see how it goes. So until tomorrow when I unload in Houston, keep the shiny side up, 73s. Be safe.